Thanks, Worm. Whoa, am I live? Oh, it's so sunny. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Wait, let me just... Pardon me. So bright. Supernova. Yeah. This is really tightly on. Oh, no. The sound. That's a bit better. This is quite the supernova. Woo! Ta-da! Oh! Has that worked? Yeah, it's kind of still following me. Hello, is anybody here? Oh, I can see the chat. If anyone has already joined before I've actually seen this, I just wanted to let you know that I won't be able to read it because I'm short-sighted. So I'm sorry if I misread it. And if anyone's catching up on this, welcome to Louis Pooh's Q&A. I'm doing a Q&A because I don't really want to stream gaming today. There you go, is that a bit easier on the eyes? No. Oh, hello, Jack Hadrill. Oh, you're number one. Is anyone else here yet? Hello. Matrix! Evening, Matt Matrix. Welcome to the Q&A. Do you have anything you'd like to ask? I feel like I'm shouting into the microphone. Let me back up a bit. Your biggest fan? Wow, we're all like a trio of being biggest fans. Oh, are you talking to Matt Matrix? Oh, that makes sense. Let me turn the gain down a bit. Boop boop. Actually, I don't know this. I'm sure it's fine. If any of you saw my most recent video where the pink rotation lights were flashing in my eyeballs, you'll be pleased to know that they're still here. They're just blue. Are you sending it to Discord? Matt Matrix, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me? It doesn't have to be about theme parks. Since we've met in real life, I trust you to ask something reasonable. Do you guys think I look like a man? Okay, no, I shouldn't ask that. Whoa, do you see that? Do you see? Oh my gosh, what's that? Oh, fiddle? Do you guys want me to get my cat there? Meow. If you've spotted, I'm wearing a Stella t-shirt. Who's that? Toxicated cute. There we go. If you spotted, I'm wearing a Stella t-shirt. It's I don't actually drink Stella, and I'm not sponsored either. The only thing I am sponsored by is Louis Pooh pins.
I want to rotate so I can see Nathan seeing.
If you're wondering what those are, ta-da! There they are. I don't know how to get out of this now. Big Lou? There. Wow! Perfectly set up. Have you sent it to anyone? Who? Oh, thanks. Matt Matrix. What, privately? On what? Please tell me it was self-promo because I'm not allowed to do it in any other chat. Do you mind, guys? I'm going to move in front of Wormy. This is meant to be tracking my face, but it's kind of getting a little confused. Oh, there we go. The future. Who else should I tell? Should I put it on YouTube? Or Instagram? Instagram's the one that I get most nervous about because there's like... Smile! Because that's the one where I have like people I know in real life. I don't know where me. Right. Putting that on Instagram now. If you've come from Instagram, we won't have done because I haven't put it up yet, but then pretend you didn't see this. How many people here were me? 3? Who else is here? Aww. Is it you, Matt Matrix? Could you please send me a link to the live, Wormy? iMessage? Oh, wow, we've got our first question only, what, 5 minutes into the live stream. What's your favourite social media platform? Ooh, probably Steam Chat, because that's my least active one. Instagram DMs are probably my second most quiet. WhatsApp is where I sort of store all my millennial and older friends. So that one's quite nice. It's very civilized. TikTok's the absolute worst, but it's got some entertaining stuff on there, and it's the best way to stay up to date with the world, I think, or at least the left world. Ooh, how do I undo what I just said? I'll trim it out. I'll trim it out later. Let me just. Oh, you sent me a link. Thank you. Oh no, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I have seen it. Thank you. Okay, this is going on Instagram. I'd say Instagram's a pretty mid tier. Thanks for asking that question, Jack. Have you got anything else? Anything else you'd like to say, Jack? Oh, we're entering into the realm where people I know in real life might be watching this. Cringe. Oh well. They probably won't watch this. Also, if you're here, Tina and Miles, just want to say hi and thank you so much for letting us stay at yours. It was really lovely to camp. No further questions yet. Please ask me something, Wormy. You must have something. You must have something to say. Okay, I'm just gonna play you a little song while I'm toxicated Q line. It's a toxicated poo line. I actually am a lyrical genius. There we go. This is usually a sign of desperation. If you see it on my Instagram, that is a final resort. Oh my gosh, do I want that on Facebook? No, that's too far. Don't share this time. There we go. Phew. I've got employers on my Facebook. There's no way they're going to see this. I'm just kidding. I don't have any employers, so you won't be able to find them. Toby the Noodles! Woo! Did you watch my newest video, Toby? I gave you a little mention, but I know that you've probably been very busy with your merch launch. Sorry, that's me doing the emoji. I'm doing a Q&A, Toby, because I don't feel like playing Planet Coaster. See, I've just seen you absolutely demolish a Planet Coaster Let's Play recently, and I thought, do you know what? The competition is just too high. Not that your competition, well, oh my gosh, I don't mean it like that. If it were a competition, you'd win, but it's more like a friendship community. I did. 'Twas an absolute banger as always. Oh my gosh, my screen has been manipulated. What's happening, Wormy? What's happening? Are you going to make the font bigger? Because you see me squinting to read it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Toby, I've got a new sound on my Steam Deck. That actually isn't the new one. Sorry, I was like, oh, this one. Thank you, Toby, for watching the video, by the way. Why is this on the wonk? I don't know if that fixed anything. I'm going to sneeze. Is this my first sneeze on camera? Nah, I didn't sneeze in the end. If you have any questions, Toby to Noodles, feel free to ask. As I've had one question on my Q&A so far, and it's not actually been related to theme parks. Oh my gosh, like the impending doom, feeling like the awareness that this has gone on my Instagram story is like already stressing me out. No one's even seen it. Oh my gosh, loads of people have seen it already. Ew! Yeah, Toby, I was just saying that there's like too many people I know in real life on my Instagram. And too many people who knew me from my old social media account that was the worst thing in existence. What about other questions? Yeah, has anyone got any questions for me? This is a Q&A. It can be a mutual discussion as well. Ellie's Yap Emporium! Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the live stream. Can you see anything different this time? We've still got the sound effects, but it's just oh my gosh, this is actually people I know are going to be here. we're not playing Planet Coaster today because I just suck at it. Oh my gosh! Oh, there's people I know in real life here. I just felt like my palms get really sweaty. I'm probably blushing now. Gypsy, first time viewer. Hi Gypsy, welcome to the live stream. Feel free to ask me a question because no one actually has. It's euthanasia real? I don't know. That's probably one that we could ask our pastor. And then he'll probably do a live stream about it himself and not inform us that he's done it. I don't know, Robbie, is euthanasia real? Toby to Noodles, if you had to ride one roller coaster for all eternity, what would it be? Oh, that's a really good question. I think it would have been the Smiler Once Upon a Time because I loved it, but I'm at the age now where it just gives me a migraine. I'd actually probably say Samurai, but I know that's not a roller coaster. Velocity at Flamingo Land, I love it. Or like Velocicoaster, any like sort of timid launch coaster I really like. Brilliant question. Or Hero, obviously, at Flamingo Land as well. What about you, Toby to Noodles? If you had to ride one roller coaster for all eternity, what would it be? Oh, wait. I don't know if Robbie's still here, but you'll like this. OMG, the point about too many people you know on Ireland Instagram is so true. Okay, Ellie, I have a question for you. Did you follow me on my Instagram? Because I don't think I made the connection that that was you following me, and I saw it and I was like, I know that person, they're from YouTube. So hi, if that is you. You're very welcome to join from my links on Instagram. No one else is, apart from Robbie, because that was probably through WhatsApp. Can you tell us about why you don't do Scarefest anymore? Oh, that's a good question, Wormy. Oh, I've just read Ellie's comment. That's interesting. Why I don't do Scarefest anymore is because I grew up, like, for my whole life. It started off as a secret and then I ended up, like, entangling other people into this. I just loved like dark stuff. I loved horror. I loved like anything with great disasters. I loved anything spooky, like specifically paranormal stuff I enjoyed because I thought it was real, and I actually still do. So yeah, that was something that I grew up with, and like it became actually like it actually started having impacts on me. And then when I became a Christian, I was like, oh. Maybe I should ask God if I should still be watching this stuff because it probably doesn't really glorify him or anything, which is my main goal. Love God before everyone else, so before the Scarefest actors. And then, yeah, I basically just felt really convicted for going to Scarefest even last year. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. So yeah, I just won't do it anymore. And I'll be honest, I do miss it sometimes, but like honestly, it just feels good to not have that guilt. So yeah, and I don't have like nightmares anymore. And I genuinely do get scared in like scare mazes as well, and that's why I did it, because it like, had that impact on me. Because if I was just like going through it like, oh wow, great theming, then I probably wouldn't really bother avoiding it. But because it genuinely like shivered my timbers and shook me to the core every time, like I would be shaking, and yeah, it wasn't a good idea. I'm not judging everyone else who does it. This is a personal conviction. Ellie's Yap Emporium. I have a question. You're a pilot, so do you currently have a private pilot's license and intend to get an ATPL in the future? Well, I do have a private pilot's license, and I got that 4 years ago. So I'm a fully qualified commercial pilot now. Like I am applying to jobs. So that's why when you said that you worked for an airline, I was like, can you get me in for a job, please? Because I am looking for jobs. I'm fully qualified. We spoke to your employer at RIAT the other day. And they were very, very lovely. And I'm connected with your head of recruiting for the air side. But he said, no, you're not good enough. So, yeah. Gypsy, what do you feel like telling me about yourself? I can tell you that I don't have a favourite colour because I love all the colours, which is why if you see my YouTube channel, my hair changes colour so often. And I love arts and crafts, which really strangely one of my old friends used to think was like a euphemism. But I genuinely do really love arts and crafts, and I've got a husband that enables me to live out my arts and crafts desires. Again, that didn't really help make it sound less weird. He's built a shed for arts and crafts. That hasn't helped. You fund my arts and crafts? I'm going to stop there. Thank you for sharing that with us, Squiggle. You're very welcome, Jack Cadrill. That was a good question. I see what you did there. I've never done a scare maze. They seem so scary. Yeah, they are pretty scary, to be honest. I know that they're just actors. I know that they're just like teenagers who did GCSE drama with some face paint on. But I can't stand it. I just can't do it. It like really would shiver me timbers. Especially ones where you genuinely can get lost, because I have the worst sense of direction in the world. Yeah. Yeah. What is going on behind me? Well, if you were trying to not draw attention to yourself, Wormy, that probably wasn't successful. Oh my gosh, it's gotten moody and scary behind me. They are scary. I did last year. What was it? It was not a paranormal one. Stop it, Wormy. It wasn't a paranormal one. It was like a what was it about? Oh, it was a phalanx one. That was it. And I'd seen reviews for another one. Looks really cool. And then I got put alone in a thing, and I was like, oh, I hate this. And I got split up, and I made a friend with a stranger, and it's actually quite a nice bonding experience. But I don't think I live scare mazes up to their full potential because I just run through them. I'm like, get this over and done with. So my like pound per minute value is very low. Man, I wish there was a shop where I could buy a pin that suggests I prefer a certain row for a roller coaster. Any suggestions? Oh, yeah, I think it's tobytonoodles.com. Do some good pins. Alternatively, Wormy, would you grab some pins for me? Oh, there they are. They're right there. Thanks, Wormy. Oh, I just want just the pins. If you could find the ones with the dome over them, that'd be amazing. Thank you. If I had power to get you a job at my airline, I definitely would. But I don't think I've ever spoken to management in the 2 years I've been there. It's okay, Ellie. The actual recruitment couldn't figure out how to help me out, so don't worry. It's a very hard job market to be a pilot. It's absolutely brutal, to be honest. But yeah, like I've got friends who qualified maybe 3 years ago, and they're not even in their first job yet. And the one that they have to pay to join this particular airline, and it rhymes with crying bear. Am I out of focus? They have to pay to join that because they've got to pay for an extra qualification for them that isn't included in their wages. It's got to travel to Poland, I think, or something, do extra training there, and then then maybe he will be in with a chance of getting a job. It's kind of insane. But yeah, all my money's run out. I spent it all on pins. I can vouch for the pins. They improve your life by at least 99%. Oh, Ellie, have you had a chance to wear them out in public yet? Do any of you guys wear them out in public, or do you just sort of collect them to own them? Did you keep the letters from me? Bex from Parkcast. I don't know if you guys know Parkcast. It's a podcast from about theme parks. Is a lady called Bex from Parkcast who has done a few really interesting podcasts, I think. Really recommend her. She actually bought some pins but never did tell me if they arrived, so I'm really scared that she's just thought I scammed her because I did it on my TikTok account. And I'm not going to lie, my TikTok account doesn't look very legitimate. Ta-da! Back row, please. Do you like my nails? Oh, fiddle. Oh, it's so bright. Oh, it actually matches my nails. Do you guys see that? Please focus. What? Oh. Oh. Yeah! Oh, you can see my calluses from the gym. Back row, please. Very minimal calluses. I clearly don't go very often. This is a blue and orange sparkly one that says back row, please. If you like back row, we actually don't have any front row, please ones. So yeah, and if you order this, you get a free holographic sticker. And with every order I've sent out anyway at the moment, I think I've sent extra pins. And if you're watching this and you didn't get any, I'm really sorry. I can send you some. And obviously a little... Oh, I forgot it followed me. A little letter from Louis Poo. And also, if you are one of my friends, I am now doing a friend discount if you ever want any more pins. So let me know. Okay. Back, because I'm not going to make you pay for postage and packing as well, if I know you in real life. Ta-da! We've got ones with purple and pink. Can you see it? Have we got like background music playing Wormy? Oh my gosh, this must be so awkward. Back row, please. These are my favourite, the pink and purple ones, because they're sort of the most Louis Poo branded ones. I could maybe do some background music, but I don't know. Are you guys feeling stimulated enough? I haven't worn... Oh. I will read that in a moment. The thing is, my wormies... There we go, I can read it now. I haven't worn the pins in public yet, but it's because I have terrible memory, and every time I start driving to a park, I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, then forget the pins. Ah, it's okay. I've done the same thing. Y'all hear something? You can turn it down for me if you want, Wormy, because I don't really want to hear the music. And it's probably going to come back through the mic. Okay. It's probably going to distract me. Unless you want me to dance to it. Oh, no, you don't. Sorry. No dancing today, guys. And yes, I kept the letter and cute little stamp from the envelope. I think it's in a pile of bank statements. Yeah. I should have put your invoice in there. Here is I hate trim brakes, which I'll show you in a second. If you guys hate being slowed down by trim brakes, you can get pins at Louis Poo store. When you get a chance, Wormy, I know you're very, very busy at the moment. Could you please put the link for the shop in my description? Oh, do you want my fingerprint? I've got my tech team firing away at the background. If you guys have got any other questions, let me know about theme parks. I'm just gonna check how many people have seen my Instagram story, because that will probably put me in a bit of a panic actually. Oh my gosh, 28 people. That's a lot of people. Okay. Do I want 28 people to watch this? Probably not. I'm happy with just you here, Ellie. Another question. Do you have any plans to travel abroad, such as Energylandia, Portaventura, or Europa Park? Great question. I love Portaventura. Wormy and I went there as 1/3 of our honeymoon, and it was just amazing. We've been there twice now. We got like a really cheap deal last year, where we stayed in like a family half board holiday thing in Salou. It was nice, but it was rough. Just a clientele, which includes us. So yeah, that was the first time. And the second time we went to the Gold something, Hotel Gold Rush. That was it. And it was amazing. It was amazing. And we got fast passes and everything. It was magic. And I absolutely love Red Force. But yeah, for plans for the future, we want to do a Europe mega trip where we want to go around Europe, believe it or not. And the ones I want to do are Someone's licking. It's a cat drinking water. What's it called? Yeah, Europa Park. Yeah, that's where I want to go. It just looks absolutely insane. The thing is that Jack doesn't really like theming, so going somewhere like a theme park like Disney, Jack would really not enjoy. So we've got to pick carefully which theme parks we go to. Oh, wait, what's this? An I Hate Trim Breaks glittery pin. You can see them on Louis Poo merch store. And if you are going to buy something, message me first and I will give you a discount. Why is it focused on me? What? Wait. I hate trim breaks is what that one says. And they are... I can't be bothered to do a sales pitch. You can watch any of my videos and see the stop what you're doing and have a look at the brand new merch. Pins! That one. Oh my gosh, can you see my cat? Hello? Hello? Oh, this is so pretty. And you may think she's really not enjoying this, but she actually is. She's just a bit weird. She's probably purring inside. You have a question for Louis? Well, what is it, Whammy? Fiddle? Shall I grab her? I don't really want to show my legs on camera. You need to make some I Hate Trim Breaks earrings. I actually could do that. I could like get a metal grinder and take off the stabby bits. Unless these actually could fit like through the holes in your ears. That would be really cool. I could weld on some thing onto the top. Because I have got like jewellery making stuff. Because I used to make jewellery and sell it back when I was a little wee thingy-majiggy. Who inspires you to make YouTube content in 2025? Well, Matt Matrix. So I'm just going to rinse him for every subscriber he's got. Next question. I'm just kidding. I don't take any inspiration from theme park YouTubers anymore because I don't want to copy anyone. Like I'd try not to like see something and be like, well, I'll do that, because I just don't think that that's very me. But I will say that Toby to Noodles is my most recent like inspiration in terms of like the quality of content he's able to put out. Like definitely encourages me to up my game because I find it so impressive. Like the graphics he's able to make and stuff. It's like mind blowing. You know when you see like comments that are like, oh, this channel deserves more views. I watch Toby to Noodles and I'm like, how does he not have like triple the amount of as Theme Park Worldwide? But there we go. I guess Theme Park Worldwide's been at it for like 25 years on YouTube. So do you guys remember Sandbrook Productions? I do. I remember all of that. Favourite exotic fruit? Exotic. Does pineapple count as exotic? I love pineapple. What about... Is mango exotic? I really love watermelon. Watermelon I really like. Is that exotic? Wormy, is watermelon an exotic fruit? I can count it as exotic. I ended up purchasing like 30 more pairs of earrings while drunk the other day. Oh, you're gonna have to do a haul for me, Ellie. I would like to see them. I also recently got a load of new earrings that my husband kindly bought me, and it was very exciting, and I'm still going through them. It's very exciting. He likes to decorate me. In fact, I don't know if you remember from the Portland's Park video, but Jack actually pierced my ear here. That was my husband who pierced that. He's not a piercer, he just did it to save money. Toucan. Oh, thanks, Toby. I actually didn't know you were still here when I was saying that, so now I feel a little bit shy. What is your favourite exotic fruit, Toby? What's one thing you like to see more / less of in UK theme parks? What have you seen during your international theme park travels you wish were doing or not doing here? Ooh, good question. I think more or less of in UK theme parks. I think themed areas need to be a lot bigger. Or a transition between them need to be more smooth, because I think that's what's so jarring about the UK is that our terrain is so flat and our bushes are so not luscious the like transitioning between themed areas can be really jarring and like cringe. I'm like, all right, so what? I was in a government sanctuary and now I'm meant to be in like what, Postman Pat's back garden. Like, why is it such a harsh transition? I don't like that. And why can I see like the 14 looping coaster from the top of Squirrel Nutty Ride? I don't like that. And when I'm thinking of Portaventura specifically here, where like their foliage and like just the way that they transition between themed areas, I absolutely love. Take a breath. Do you prefer airtime or positive G's? I definitely prefer positive G's, and I love Nemesis for it and Galactica for it. I find airtime a little bit uncomfortable. I think it's fun in like short doses, as long as I'm then slammed back into my seat with some positive G's. But yeah, no. I think I realised that I wasn't a big fan of airtime when I didn't like Hyperion that much. But I guess that's hang time. I'm not getting technical now. This is about as deep as my technical knowledge goes. But yeah, I think, like, honestly, I think that like Hyperion sucks. There we go. I love theming. Oh, don't worry, I'll send you a picture of my new earring haul. It arrived today. Yay, thank you. Did you get them all from the same place? And are they as fun as your other ones? Are they roller coaster themed? I love theming and environmental storytelling. Yeah, I think trees don't get enough credit, do they? And rock work. Do you have any theme park regrets? Oh my gosh. None that I'd want to say on live. It's the sausage. I've just heard whispered in my ear from somewhere. The theme park sausage incident. Oh, you guys are... If you know me in real life, you're probably going to be weirded out by this story because you know I am like a germaphobe. Like if I've touched a door handle with my pinky, I can't eat with my hands. Like that would just freak me out. Like even with hand sanitizer, I'm like, well, the poo particles are still on my finger. So yeah, that's why I'm like a proper germaphobe. And there was one day where I was just, I think I was in Alton Towers by the, I can't remember, how can I put this nicely? It's opposite Rita, the food eatery. They do like chips and stuff like that. And I was just sat there eating chips and I looked down on the like next to the bench on the floor. And there was just like an entire sausage there. And bearing in mind I paid like £5 for these chips and there was like a sausage this big. Like way bigger than like... No, there's no way to put this, is there? There was like a full sausage on the floor and I was like, oh, what a waste. It's got to be like £8. And I actually picked it up with my bare mittens. And I was like, oh, and it was still like hot. And I was like, okay. And I just started like eating it and ate the whole thing. So yeah, that was pretty gross. And the reason I regret that is because I was really, 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 really ill the next day. And I don't mind being ill too much. It was more the fact that I had to call into work and explain what happened. Like, I've eaten some bad food, and they were like, well, what was it? And I was like, sausage. And they're like, yeah, but from where? I was like, the floor. So yeah, that was nice for me to come back into work and everyone laugh at me the next day. It wasn't the next day, it was longer than that. But yes, that's my theme park regret. I'm trying to think if there's any others. I probably have a lot. Oh, another theme park regret. So one time, Jack and I were on Shambhala. You know where this is going, don't you, Jack? Oh my gosh, you can't spoil it that way. Well, there you go. No more story to tell. If you could get rid of an IP attraction and turn it into an original theme, what would it be? I will finish it after this. Toby's been waiting a while for this question to be asked. If you get rid of an IP attraction and turn it into an original theme, what would it be? Oh, let me have a little think, Toby. I'm going to play you a song while I'm having a think.
Toxicated Q line. It's a toxicated poo line.
I would turn CBeebies Land into a psychedelic area maybe. Or where else is there an IP? There's a lot of them at Chessington. Oh, Jumanji. Oh, I would definitely not have that be a Jumanji theme. Like, what even is that? All I know is that that's just Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, probably, I think. Or John Cena. John Cena's in the Fred movie. Isn't that so cool? And he came back for the other ones when Pixie Lott didn't. Like, who do you think you are, Pixie Lott? Like, John Cena came back for the second movie. Anyway. Yeah, I think I would turn that entire area, like, still be, like, maybe jungle themed, but, like, get some more jungle foliage, like, make sure, like, make people have to, like, climb through vines and stuff. And in fairness, I did only go in, like, the opening year to see Jumanji, so I haven't been since. So I don't know if the trees that they planted, the little saplings, have actually grown into anything yet. So yeah, that's a very good question, Toby. What about you? What would you do? I bet you've got some creative ideas up your sleeve. What did you think of Street Mission at Portaventura World? It's the only shooting ride I really like. Yeah, it was so cool. Oh, are you overstimulated?
I'm just checking if you can hear.
Oh, I thought Jack was like, oh, my wife is so loud. Yeah, I loved it. And do you know who loved it even more, weirdly, is my husband. It was he loved the whole area. He loved the bit where Elmo comes out. Is it Elmo or the other one? Cookie Monster. I should know because I was wearing one of their eyes for like that whole weekend on my head as a headband. Yeah, it was a really cool queue line. It was probably one of the longest things we waited for. But yeah, I really liked it. I loved all of the little Easter eggs and the smells and the bubbles, and it was just hilarious. And it wasn't like shooting a laser in one place. It was obviously more than that. I thought it was really good. And also I like it when rides sort of like blend into everything else. Like, you wouldn't know that in behind that like building was a full on dark ride if you didn't know, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not like, oh, guys, walk this way. Everyone come here, walk this way. Look, there's a grand entrance. You're like, oh, I've just popped into a house and it's actually an entire ride. But that also could be because I'm not very observant. Oh, do you just laugh so much at the sausage incident? Why? Oh, do why? Yeah. I don't know. It was a moments of lapsed judgment, honestly. And it was still hot. Which makes me wonder, like, was it the bacteria from the ground that got me ill? Or was it the sausage was going to be sickly anyway? Was it heated up by the sun? I don't rightly know. Or did someone drop it because someone had poisoned it? Anyway. Actually, I don't have an answer now. I feel like a fraud. That's okay, Toby. I don't know if most Q&A sessions ask them back to the viewers, so sorry for catching you off guard there. Probably turned David Walliams Land into anything but that. Yeah. He's a bit of a controversial character. As is Louis Pooh, for this reason I'm about to tell you in this story. So, Jack and I had managed to re-ride Shambhala probably like 20 times in that day. We've been going on it loads and loads and loads of times. And we're very excited by the fact that we didn't have to queue. And you know when you just get to go on a ride so much that like the initial impact's taken away, so you're like, well, how else can I do this ride? Like, am I gonna like hyperventilate myself so I can black out on one of the G-force bits or whatever? And for me, I was like, Jack, why don't we just close our eyes? And yeah, we were just going round and oh my gosh. So yeah, we had our eyes closed. And I was like, oh my gosh, Jack, this feels so breezy. This feels so, like, cool. It feels way more fast. I can feel the wind in my face and everywhere. The wind's just everywhere. And I remember thinking, like, this is so much better. And I'm so glad I told Jack to do this. And obviously he had his eyes closed, so he was none the wiser to the situation. We get onto the brake run and I realise something's gone horribly wrong. And everyone had to find out with me as we looked back at the video that for pretty much the entire duration of Shambhala, my top had flung up. I was like sat here. So yeah, that was terrible. And obviously, yeah, there's video recordings that you can buy, but everyone gets to watch them at the end to pick theirs out. So yeah. That was humiliating. And it's not that they don't have a sense of humour, but I did find that the Spaniards or the Catalonians had a very different sense of humour to me. So I don't know if that would have been hilarious or an outright indecent exposure. So, turned Dave Williamsland into sausage eating PSA, letting certain people know not to eat floor meat. Actually, that's something I'm wondering, Toby. I'm losing my voice. Get some water, please. Is like, would you remove Raj's bouncy bottom burp? Because I agree with you that it needs to not be David Williams. Because what, like, have you seen that? I'm not gonna like link it, but have you seen that video of David Williams walking down the aisle as Superman in his Superman costume? It's a recent video. I'll let you guys Google it if you haven't seen it yet. It is horrific, and it kind of ties into my sausage incident. Yeah, I would ask that you keep Raj's bouncy bottom burp, because that is generally one of the most entertaining rides for me. Thank you, Wormy! How many people are here? 3. 5? Who's here that's not speaking? I'm not angry, I'm just interested. Said that really aggressively. Oh no, I had the exact same situation on Shambhala. I wasn't wearing a bra too, so that was very embarrassing. I hope no one saw the video. No way! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm not alone. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Yeah. We should have bought the video, shouldn't we, Jack? Well, it's not that they would get posted or used anywhere. I think I might have to keep it. Raj's bouncy bottom burp. It's the best thing ever. I love Raj's bouncy bottom burp. My only criticism is I wish if you're 2 adults, you didn't have to sit opposite sides. Because when we went on it, you could see this in one of our Rotten Towers vlogs. Jack and I were separated and divided, and we're like, well, that's okay, we still see each other. And then a tiny little 4-year-old girl sat between us, and you think, well, she probably won't even notice that we're there, but no, she spent the whole time looking at Jack there and me there, like like I was like so embarrassed by the whole thing. But there you go. I have a lot of embarrassing things happen at theme parks. Oh my gosh, I've just remembered my number 1 theme park regret that happened to me. Like, I'd say before I even classified myself as an enthusiast, like the deepest that my enthusiasm went was I've been watching Theme Park Worldwide for a few years. So I was in year 7, so this is way back when, this is years ago. I was just a tiny little 11 or 12-year-old in year 7. And I'd found out that in my secondary school, we went on theme park trips. And I was like, whoa, I love theme parks. I love them. I love them. And I'd been to Flamingo Land that year for my birthday in May anyway. And the school trips were like the month after. And I was like, I know my way around this park. So I'm signing up. And I somehow managed to get on like all of the theme park trips, even though they were limited space. I think it's because I was just a goody two-shoes initially in year 7. So yeah, I was like, this is going to be amazing. And something that isn't necessarily an excuse, but I'm now aware of, is that I've got ADHD. So I find timekeeping hard. I find like navigation hard. Not hard, I just forget. So that's a side effect that I struggle with. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best day ever. And I went with one of my best friends at the time, Emma, and we were like on the bus together. We had a great time. We left at about 9 in the morning, which is when like the school opened anyway, so we didn't leave particularly early. We got there at like 11 or something, or 11 or 12. So we had like, I was like, oh, we've got the full like afternoon here, like all, up until close. And our teacher said something about like, you've got to be back at this time by the bus. And they gave us a little card with their phone number on it. And I was like, yeah, right. And and we went on the spinning things, went Kumali, went everything. And then we're like, we should probably head back now, because we had a third friend that was with us who didn't like roller coasters, and we're like, hey Philly, can you go back to like find the teachers in the entrance and like find out when we're meant to be back, and then we'll see if we have to go. It had been 40 minutes and Philly never came back, and Flamingo Land's quite a small park. I'm like, Philly, oh well, we'll just start heading back. So we went back from the dinosaur area, past Kumali. Like, let's go on Kumali, it's got no queue. We did that. Went past the lighthouse tower, and we're like, oh, that's got no queue. We went on that, and I had, like the day before, watched that video about, the Superman ride that like everyone had like cables falling on. There was like a manufacturer thing in the US, one of the Six Flags parks. I'd watched that and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the same style of ride, it's gonna happen to me. And that's the first time I've genuinely like feared for my life on a roller coaster. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then like they wouldn't send it off, and it turned out that it was my harness that wasn't like clicked down properly, which now I understand is like nothing. But at the time I was like, oh, confirmation, I was meant to die today. Today's my last day alive. And then we were sat on there for like half an hour before they actually sent us up. So I had this whole time to like hype it up in my head. Anyway, rode the ride eventually, and then got off and walked back to the entrance. And that is where I found one of the English teachers who had volunteered for the school trip, who unfortunately also ran the craft club. We're linking it back to arts and crafts. He ran the craft club that I was in at lunchtime. And he found us and lost it at me and my friend and was like, you have ruined this whole school trip. Like, he was shouting this, by the way. I won't shout, but he was like, you're so late. Like, the whole bus of kids are like boiling hot and they've been waiting for you. Everyone else has made it back on time. Why couldn't you? Like, that's so selfish, and all this stuff. And we felt so bad. And to make it worse, by the time we got on the bus, this is year 7, by the way, so can you imagine, like, and this is like a multi-year school trip, everyone's just started booing at us, and the whole like 2-hour journey back, everyone was like making chants and stuff about like how selfish we were. And they got back to the school, and it turns out it was meant to be like 2:45 that we left, so like we would have only had like nearly 3 hours in the park. That's rubbish. So no wonder I put up a protest, because it was a stupid school trip, overpriced. So everyone who was going to be picked up by the buses from school all missed their buses, and they had to arrange all that kind of transport. And I got banned from craft club for my bad behaviour, and I was told that I wouldn't get to go on any school trip ever again. I excluded myself out of guilt from the rest of the school trips because I was late back from a theme park. There was one that everyone in my year went to, and I was just like, nope, I'm punishing myself for not doing this. So that genuinely was traumatic, and I thought I was going to have to move schools. I've got a paragraph in my notes that I saved, that I put in my diary entry that day, where I thought I'm going to have to move schools. It's so humiliating. And the next day at lunch, some girls from like 4 years older than me came up to me and was like, you're the one who ruined the school trip, aren't you? And I was like, I'm going to get beaten up. And then they realised that I was my brother's sister, and they were like, oh, well, that's fine then. So thankfully my brother's got the street cred. Anyway, long story. That was the biggest regret ever. I still am really embarrassed by it. I can like feel like the anxiety rising me thinking about it. The most embarrassing thing I've done at a park is pay for my bag to be stored. Then I walked out with my bag, like, excuse me, miss, are you going to leave your bag? You just paid. Oh my gosh, where was that? And fun fact, that Intamin dropped out incident was caused by the maintenance using cornflour as lubricant. You need to worry. Oh yeah, I'm not scared of them anymore, thankfully. But that was little year 7 Lou. Do you know, if only Theme Park Worldwide had just made a video like covering that topic, maybe I wouldn't have been so scared. No, I'm not blaming Sean. Hello, Fixated RB. Hi. How are you doing? We're doing a Q&A. You can ask me anything. I hope that this is entertaining. I feel like it's actually more of a therapy session at this point, really. I'm actually not going to ponder on any other theme park regrets because I make so many mistakes in life. I make so many mistakes, and these are just the ones I'm comfortable sharing on this live. There's like so many more that I can't. I just can't bring up. Okay, there's one. This is sort of theme park related, but in short, there was a Minecraft YouTuber who was very well known at the time who wanted to meet up with me, and I insisted that it had to be Alton Towers because the truth is I obviously couldn't drive because I was like 13, and he could drive, which meant he was over 17, and he really, really, really wanted to meet up with me, and I was like, well, it has to be Alton Towers. You have to pick me up, and they lived in Scotland, so yeah, that didn't happen in the end, obviously, thank goodness. So yeah, and that actually isn't a regret. I just regret suggesting going to Alton Towers or making any plans at all. Weird. Favourite artist band. I love 21 Pilots. I really like. I don't think I have a favourite artist band. I've gone through the process recently of realising most artists I listen to hate Christians, and all of their lyrics are really heartbreakingly mean towards Christians. Like Mother used to be one of my favourite bands. I love their music, but went to see them live, and I've never felt so persecuted in my life. Same with the Bleachers. They were one of my favourite bands, and actually, what's his name? It's not Joel Osteen. What's his name? Yeah, lead singer of the Bleachers. It's going to annoy me now. It's like Ben or Jack Antonoff. That's what it is. Jack Antonoff actually pointed Jack and I out in the crowd. This Jack out in the crowd, because we wouldn't crouch for a song saying that Jesus is dead. Which isn't the kind of way you want to be recognised by a celebrity. 21 Pilots, love them. They are also Christians, so hopefully they don't bully Christians. I love Passion Pit. I love Elevation. I love quite a mix actually, but mostly indie music. I listen to indie rock or indie pop, so yeah. What about you, Toby to Noodles? I know you went to one of the 21 Pilots shows and it was amazing. I just cried the whole way through. It was amazing. Like, not just cry, like sob. It was really weird. Hello, Louise, and hello, Background Jack. Hi, Nathan Senior. Wait.
I want to rotate so I can see Nathan Senior.
Oh, yeah. Do you like my Stella shirt, Nathan? I'm trying to think of any embarrassing moments I've had at a theme park. Oh, yes, please share them if you think of any, because, yeah, I'd like to hear them. And I might feel less alone because I've actually got so many, like more are coming to mind as I sit here. One time I spat on the mini mine train because my brother was behind me and I thought it might be funny, and it went straight past him onto the person behind him. Oh, there's another one where me and my friend Phoebe used to go every year to a theme park. Alton Towers, it was every year. We'd go in March and that was the only time I'd get to go. And one time I was vlogging on like a tiny old Sony camera and I was filming like the rapids photos and he was like, "Sweetie, don't take photos!" And like it was so hilarious to me and my friend that we quoted it all the time. Then we saw that 2 years in a row he was like in the same place, working at the same place. So, like, I think on the third year, I was like, "You're the sweetie no-take photo man." And he was really like, "What?" So, yeah, that was really embarrassing. Really like Gorillas. Oh, yeah, they're a good band. I do like Gorillas. They're very cool. Very unique. Do you like bread? I do like bread, although I can't eat gluten. But I like bread. Thank you, bread and butter. Do I know you in real life? How have you found this live stream? How many people here, Worm? 11 people here! Oh my gosh, I need to stop telling embarrassing stories now. I'm a professional 21 Pilots enthusiast. Yeah! Would you go to a 21 Pilots Roblox live stream? Have you seen that? It's so funny. I actually have a Stella shirt from when I worked at Weatherspoons. Well, where do you think I got this one from, Ellie? This is my Weatherspoons one. Hang on. See the back. Bow. My hair's in the way. Oh, there's cat hair all over me as well as like a clump. There's a clump on me, Wormy. So sorry you had to see that. That is just a day in my life. I'm surrounded by cat clumps. Okay, let me just drag you back over. And over here. Ooh, there we go. Actually, last time I went to Drayton Manor and my group of friends all went on one ride of Gold Rush, and a friend of ours got on a different train, and to make his day, all of us yelled his name when he was on the ride after he got off. As all the people left the train, we started applauding him and yelling his name. Oh, that's so mean. And that was probably embarrassing for your friend. Did they think it was like a Make-A-Wish incident or like a special birthday day or something? Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of all of the embarrassing things that have happened to one of my old friends when we went to Disney. Somehow both of our parents let us go to Disney when I was 14 and she was like 15 alone. And we went round Paris on our own, and this is why I don't like Paris, because people were weird to us. But yeah, that was very irresponsible of us to go to another country on our own. There are many hilariously embarrassing stories from that trip, and then we did it again the next year. But yeah, if you're watching this, Emily, I really miss you. Please, can you message me? Toby Toodles, oh yeah, I was at the Roblox event. No way, Toby Toodles, you were at the Roblox event. Please, can you send me footage of that? That is so cool. How did that even work? Like, did you get an invite? Like, were you on a mailing list or something? That is so funny. That's like the most, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Like, it's just so dystopian, I think, is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Roblox. Hands up, sway, sway, sway. And have I shown you that, Wormy? Where Tyler Joseph is like singing Heathens and like everyone's at a Roblox concert. Something that I have seen recently, and I'll send you this, Robbie. This was, I might have already sent it to you actually. But it was, what was the night? Did you hear that? Someone laughed. Oh my gosh, who's outside? There's some weird noises coming from outside our window. Yeah, there's a video of an Elton John concert where he has like loads of Roblox characters behind him, and Roblox is just slightly new enough where I'm allowed to call it cringe, same as Fortnite. I was just too old to play Roblox. So yeah, I find that really, really funny. You love Elvis Presley. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. It's Rick and Morty time. I do. Thank you, Robbie. I thought you'd left a long time ago. Thanks for coming back if you did leave. What do you think of the live stream? I know Robbie in real life, guys, so this is really strange. Robbie goes to my church. He like it, probably. What? Oh, your friend on the roller coaster. Oh, I see. Thank you, Fixated. Have you got any other fun stories to tell us where you were embarrassed at a theme park? Because I don't think that's fair to throw your friend under a bus. Louise is Elvis's biggest fan. There was a period of my life where I had really, really crippling anxiety, and I decided to take it upon myself to do things outside of my comfort zone, which included like activities alone. And I went to watch Elvis Presley the movie in the cinema alone, like as soon as like the lights went down, I don't even know anything about Elvis, to be honest. As soon as the lights went down, other than that he died in a toilet, someone in the crowd went like, oh, and I don't know why, it just made me laugh for the rest of the entire movie. I couldn't take any scene seriously because I was expecting someone to just do that again. But I'm very immature. I'm just going to play this in case Robbie's still here. This one's for you, Robbie. What is the picture you put on here? Is that poo? Jack, oh my gosh. Where is that from? Jack, whose poo is that? Jack has actually put on the stream deck a photo of poo. I don't know if this is going to get removed from thing. Can you guys see that? Whose is that?
Some cats.
Okay. This is not yours, so that's good. Very weird fact. I made a recreation of a logo of the 21 Pilots Reddit once, and somehow that ended up on the official Roblox game. Wild. Whoa! It's a very good claim to fame, Toby, but is it as cool as something you something you edited making it into Louis Pooh's Planet Coaster Park? No. That will always be your greatest achievement. What's the roughest ride you've been on? Oh my gosh, Furious Bacco or Stampedia, both in Portaventura. Portaventura. I think it probably is because I went on Furious Bacco back left right after being on Stampedia, and I genuinely felt like winded. It was so painful. I was going to cry. So if you go single riders in Portaventura, you are going to get one of the roughest rides ever because you're going to get put back left, which usually on a wing coaster I'd be like, whoa! But it's Intamin, isn't it? So it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I hate it. Furious backache is what Nick Hudson calls it. Theme park music legend. He doesn't watch my stuff. Well, I think he pretends to. If you're here, Nick, I'm really sorry for just saying that. You've never commented on any of my videos, but you do. I know you see them. Dead Short Overkill. Dab. Oh my gosh, I should have made someone pay for that. Well, you've got it now. Oh, absolutely. Yay, I'm glad you agree. Bread and butter. What's your favourite thing to do at a theme park? Well, thank you for the question, bread and butter. It's probably get on the rides, but also I do just enjoy like being immersed in the theming. Like when a park has like spontaneous things, maybe like a water feature or like a show, I'm like, oh yeah, this is added value. And especially when I've been to parks so many times, that kind of stuff does actually appeal to me now. Yeah, I think that's it. I love seeing people dressed up in big sweaty costumes. Like Alton Towers Bear. Oh, I love that stuff. The worst thing is laughing in situations where you shouldn't. Oh, guilty. The other day, this passenger was complaining about the stupidest thing, and I just started laughing hysterically, making him more angry. Oh no. I'm not asking because you, Ellie. I'm genuinely interested because I don't know if we'll get this as pilots, but do you get customer service training? Are you like given a script to say to people, or is it just sort of play it by ear or just say what you want to say? I'm very interested to know because I know that Emirates have like scripts that they have to say and stuff. So I'm interested. Please share. Oh, I've run out of questions. Oh, perfect timing, Fixated RV. Thank you. What are your top 3 favourite coaster manufacturers? Well, this is an easy one because I only know 3. Number 1, B&M, because I was born in 2000 and something, early 2000. So I'm not going to give away my date of birth because you know that meme with the Breaking Bad guy, Walter White. No, I don't know if anyone will get that. Yeah, so B&M is my favourite. Very sidetracked. And I know that's typical of people my age. Just because Shambhala and stuff like that, they're just so smooth. I don't like it being too rough. Intamin because Velocicoaster, please tell me that's Intamin. Yeah, a Velocicoaster I absolutely adore. Which I think is like a nice evidence of if you look after it well, it can be really nice. I'm all out of manufacturers. Gerschlauer, obviously, because the Smiler. And that's it. I don't know anymore. It's not even a joke from... I know you probably think I'm joking in my YouTube videos when I say I don't know them. I generally don't. It's not... That's not the bit of my brain that's spongy. I don't retain facts very well. I just retain emotional memories. And that's my USP.
intoxicated cute, I know.
Nathan Senior, are you
It's
still here?
intoxicated
Do you buy
pure, I
souvenirs
know.
when you go to a theme park, or do you just go for the rides? Or good question, bread and butter. I am going to answer it. Hang on. I love water. My top three. Oh, I do buy souvenirs. But like once I've got them, I feel like I've got them. I've got a lot of like theme park t-shirts, but do you know what? I ended up getting used for the gym because I don't like wearing them out in public, or they become pajamas. Like this Stella shirt, this is pajamas. But also, I much prefer unique theme park merch that you can't get anywhere else. Like, did that play? Ooh. Can you see it?
This is Louis Boo back row, please. Louis Boo back row, please.
No way! Pins.
Ta-da! This is actually a pin.
There you go. And I can almost promise that you won't be getting that grotty one I've just played with. You'll get your own fresh, clean, sterile pin in some nicer packaging than this if you order on louispoo.com. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, I would be a pin collector, but I know that is a absolute money sink for me. I would just be so obsessed with it, and I have nowhere to put this stuff. So it's got to be something useful. Like I like notebooks and pens. Great question, bread and butter. Intamin are very epic, and Velocicoaster is Intamin. Oh, thank you, Fixated. You know your stuff. Yes, I used to be that sort of anti-Intamin because I think the stuff we have in the UK is a bit wow wow. Wait. I actually don't have the sound effect I'm looking for. But yeah, I think the stuff we've got in the UK isn't great. But like having gone to the US and ridden some Intamin stuff out there, it's like, oh, wow, they could do so much if they put in the effort. So we don't get training on customer service. We just needed customer service experience. And then they also taught us how to de-escalate, but it was only about 2 minutes. Also self-defense training. Okay, that makes sense. Well, no, that's good. I guess, like, I've not had a bad experience with any cabin crew, but I've heard some nightmarish stuff from people. And I'm sure you're great, Ellie. I'm just interested. ASMR. I will do ASMR if somebody donates on louispoo.com. You can tell me what to say. Don't do that for free. Although I just did. Okay, I'm going to take... It was .com, sorry. I'm going to take 3 more questions, if I even get that many, and then wrap it up so that I can tuck my husband into bed. And I don't know if you can see, there's a little midget back there. I keep thinking that this is your feet, and that your feet are just stuck out. And there's actually more leg that goes under the table, but it does look like a little tiny man back there. Oh my gosh, am I allowed to say midget? I don't know. I'll have to cut that out later. Don't tell anyone, guys. Apparently the training isn't so much better now. Ours was only 2 weeks. Yeah, I've heard that it's like a really intense 2-week course. But yeah. I'm glad that they've made an improvement. How much did you say I needed to donate? Oh, any amount, bread and butter, is totally up to you. 2p. Yeah. There's a link on louispoo.com for donations. And it'd be cool if you could include what you want me to say, as long as it's not inappropriate or creepy. Then I'll have to improvise. Aw, someone subscribed to me called Tiny T. Oh my gosh, I forgot that this was the thumbnail. That is so scary. And you guys clicked on that? How many people are here? Rhetorical question. 8 people? Who is there? Say hi. Come crawling out of the woodwork if you're here. You can ask me something. Let's... Oh, no, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Bread and Butter wants this ASMR. Yeah. Who are you, Bread and Butter? You're not the person who wanted to go to Alton Towers with me when I was 13, are you? Should Rita be removed at Alton Towers Resort, and what will you replace it with, Poo? I don't think we should remove Rita. I think we should just re-theme it. I love Rita. I know it's like requires a lot of maintenance at the moment, but I really like it. I think if they made it like indoor, I would really like it. Put it in like some kind of dome or something. But then again, how would you like incorporate that with 13? But if I had to replace it, I think I would put... I think I'd put a couple of flat rides there, like something to just fill the queues. Like, this is not enough... I know we've just got Toxicator and Raj's Bouncy Bottom, but there's not enough queue flat rides at Alton Towers. Getting tired now. Great question, Dead Short. Thank you. Ellie's App Emporium. I've worked with a couple of crew members who are rude to passengers. I just don't understand why you do a job if you hate passengers. Yeah, some people do enjoy getting into jobs where, like, it almost feels vengeful that they're doing that job, doesn't it? But, yeah, favourite theme. Dome or indoors? Or is that a question? What is my favourite theme? Tune? I'm confused. I forgot what I said. If you could have one coaster copied from somewhere else in the world to the UK, what ride are you choosing? Velocicoaster or anything Jurassic Park themed. I love Jurassic Park. Robbie hates it, but I love Jurassic Park. It was actually just one of the most magical moments of my life was going to the US and seeing... But actually, the only US theme park I've done is Florida, and it was for one day. So it was Universal in Florida, and it was for one day. So yeah, I wasn't out there for the theme park. Favorite theming? Ooh. Okay, so this is the last question now. We'll check if Themajiggy is donated, and then I can do some ASMR. It's actually kind of making me a little bit nervous. My favourite theming, oh, it's got to be something at Portaventura. I love, like, what's it called? It's not Venezuela. What's that country? Panama? Wormy, help me out.
Which one?
The big jungly area in Portaventura. Polynesia, yes! I love the Polynesia section. That's got my favourite theming. It's not even like necessarily theming. So yeah, I think that's like probably my favourite. Did you find Red Force rough? I personally hated it and found it to be rougher than Furious Bacco. No, I didn't actually. But I've only been on it a few times, so that is interesting. I wonder if it's the harnesses that were just slapping into my like digestive system on Furious Bacco that I just couldn't stand after being on Stampedia as well. That's interesting. I actually loved Red Force. I don't know about this. I don't want to enter my address, not gonna lie, let alone a fake address. Oh, that's fair enough. You don't have to. If you really want to, I've got what do you call it? Cash App. Which is just Louis Poo. I'm pulling out all the stops. He clearly wants this ASMR. Yeah, let me just check my Cash App's working. You don't have to send me money, Bread and Butter. But thank you for investigating anyway. If you absolutely want to, let me check what my Cash App is. It's Louis Poo! Yeah. It's # Louis Poo. Same spelling here. Oh my gosh, Cash App UK is closed. Aw, yeah, you'll have to make up a fake address then. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Shows how long ago it was since I used Cash App. Okay. Huh? PayPal, yeah, but that uses my email address, doesn't it? I'm not giving that out. I'm working at 5 AM, so I should probably sleep. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ellie. And my wormy should probably do the same. We'll set something up properly for you. Oh, Bread and Butter wants to do the ASMR, so I'm gonna wait around for this. Are you refreshing my thing, Wormy? Yeah. My email, because that'll be where I see it. I would just like to add, guys, that anyone who has made a purchase for me or from me, I don't keep your information. I probably should have like a note about that or something on my website as it is, but I do not have the time to be a stalker or sell information. Sorry. What was I going to say? Oh, if you haven't already seen my YouTube video about plus size riders, I recommend giving it a watch. And I promise it's not a mean one. I know usually my videos I am sort of taking a mick out of someone. But yeah, not this time. I recommend watching. Thanks. How are you getting on, Bread and Butter? Are you subscribed, Bread and Butter? I don't think I recognise you. Are you a first-time viewer? Or you get a special sound effect? What's this?
I've lost my husband.
Oh. I love my stim board. I'd say also, like, if I were to go to Portaventura again or bring something from Portaventura back home, we actually didn't bring any merch from there other than a mug and like some Elmo eyes, or Cookie Monster eyes that go on my head, which is weird because like I'm usually a very sentimental person and I see like tat in a store and I'm like, I must have that. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't bring anything back from Portaventura. I think the idea of paying extra for luggage as well stressed me out. But yeah. Okay, I'll check your best square site, Bread and Butter. Are you on refresh, Wormy, so I can continue? Oh, I've just had an order. No way. Where? Ooh, oh, there it is. Precious stones. Oh, wow. Right, so I'm going to read out your bank card now. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Ah. Oh, thank you so much for your very generous donation, Bread and Butter. What's your request for ASMR? I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Thank you, Bread and Butter. That is actually very, very generous. You get a special... Oh, that's not it. Big Lou, you get a very special sparkle sound effect. Thank you. This may be a secret account. Well, now I'm scared. I may be precious stones. I have a lot of people in my old past life that I'm very scared of. And yeah, hopefully you're not one of them. If you are, get out! Oh, precious stones, this is all a disguise. What? If it helps, I can't remember who you are. But thank you for watching anyway. Okay, I'm going to start the ASMR now. What do you want? Should I just do a pin primer with ASMR? Until you give me a suggestion. Let me drink some water. Also, Fix It RB can decide the ASMR. Trust me, I'm not. Okay, thank you, precious stones. I'm just paranoid. And I might know Bread and Butter precious stones. Ah. Oh, that's good. So you're not a total rando. What's happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, until you give me a request, this is what's gonna happen. This is a back row please pin. It's got a dome to protect the enamel from chipping. It comes in really nice colours that not all of them are really girly. Oh,
That's a duck. It is a duck. Someone said it was a penguin the other day and it really upset me, but I tried to pretend it didn't upset me. Actually, Robbie, if you're still here, that was what it was. That actually really upset me. Back row, please. Pins. Ew, there's a hair stuck to me. Sorry, I was shouting. There's a hair stuck to me. Pin promo with the ASMR. Yay, thank you. We all are paranoid, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, it's nothing personal. Precious stones, bread and butter. Oh, let me carry on. Ooh. Can you hear the nice metal noise? Can you imagine that on your bag or something? And if I know you in real life, you can get your own personal discount code, because I don't expect you to pay full price for postage and packing. I'm creeping myself out a bit. Can't believe I've done it just for fixated on me. Oh, thank you, Precious Stones. You've really done a noble act there, and you paid some like transaction fees probably, so thank you. That was really, really generous. And actually, do you know what, Precious Stones, that makes you my top donator. Did you know that? You're the top donator. So you get a special place somewhere. Next time we do a live stream, your name will be on the screen. Which name would you like me to use? And I'll put your bank details as well on there. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I can't see those. And completely incorrect review of a ride, e.g. describing as sort as a junior coach in ASMR. Okay, this is my last one. Let me have a think what to do. Oh, okay. This is a review of Twistosaurus. Assuming it was actually like Ride Happiness. Twistosaurus at Flamingo Land. When I first went on Twistosaurus at Flamingo Land, the first thing I thought was, holy moly, this is a fast launch. Every ride is different. The inversions are just so insane. The hang time while you're spinning is just the most crazy experience in the world. And just facing people and going backwards on a roller coaster is a unique experience you just don't get anywhere else. And that's why I love Twistosaurus. Perfect. Yeah, I really don't know what you can see, but the information I put on there is completely false. Customer information is all made up. That's okay. Whether it was real or not, that I don't mind. As I say, I don't use it for anything and I don't read it because, to be honest, it's not very interesting to me. Yeah, I'd rather just know about people's personality than where they live. I'm going to hold back from making a joke there. Okay, thank you guys for watching. How many people are still here, Wormy? There's 10 people here. What are you doing? I'm gonna end the live now because I'm getting really sleepy. If you're hearing like weird noises, that's my foot. Or probably this. Funny. Right. Bye guys, thank you so much for all your questions. I will actually post this, so if you missed anything, then feel free to come back and watch them again. Stream though. Thank you, Fixated RB. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for asking so many really interesting questions. And I will see you guys another time. I don't have a schedule. And make sure you watch my most recent video because I was pretty proud of it. Okay, bye guys. Have a really good night. Give me the mouse. Jean de Bal. Give me the mouse. Crack the whip. Next stream, you get a special place next stream 2 years later. You're not far off with that frequency. Okay, bye.